Bangs Bronco Corral, Omaha, Nebraska. You are looking at the body for a project that I've had under review, let's call it, for the better part of, I'm gonna say, 8 or 9 months. So I bought a chopped Bronco, and I'll insert pictures in this video a bit later, with a 351 V8 C5 transmission, 8.8 Dana 35, James Duff Stage 3 lift, 1990. It was in good shape. I just didn't like the chopped top. So I bought the thing for 3,500 bucks because I thought the suspension and the engine and everything else was worth over that. And I pulled the body off and scrapped it. I gutted it, took everything out of it. And here's what I came up with. This is a 1989. It was a blue and white two-tone out of Tulsa. Very clean. Interior wasn't great. Transmission was bad. Anyway, I'm into this thing for about $2,000, and I sold some parts off it, so less than that. But I'm finally ready to paint it. Prepped it, taped it. Let me tell you what, this is a lot of work. I don't know if you've ever done it. If you haven't, I'm actually going to Raptor Line this. Now, your purists might say, oh, geez, that's terrible. But I'm scared to shoot this thing in my garage with some fancy acrylic paint and think that it's going to come out right. But this Raptor liner is so forgiving. And oh, by the way, it's going to be Mustang Grabber Blue tint. So it's going to be pretty cool when I'm done. One thing about me, you've seen my other projects, I don't do anything really half-ass. I'm not great at anything, but I can do a little of a lot, I guess. So this is the pre-paint day. I'm shooting door jams. This is no half-ass paint job. I got everything taped off. I'm gonna do the door jams. I got the doors off. I've got the tailgate off. You can kind of see that. So I'm ready to rock and roll. There's a couple little tiny dents I prepped. I mean, you know, there's one. I'm certainly no genius at that. Here's another one. I did trim the back fenders, for those of you wanting to know. I don't think they're too bad. It's gonna have 37-inch tires. Again, it's got the Duff 5.5-inch lift. I actually am going to install, and they're under here. I bought a couple of axles from a guy in Colorado, way up high in the mountains. I mean, when I say high in the mountains, we were 12,500, 13,000 feet, and I went up a hilly snow driveway with no cell service and no GPS to find him. That being said, I bought an 8.8 and a Dana 35 that he had freshly rebuilt with 513 gears, and the back has a Detroit locker. So I'm super excited about that. And those are gonna go on the truck. So 351 with 513s, James Duff Stage 3. I'm gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. So I'm not gonna do one of those time-lapse things where you see me paint. Nobody wants to see that. You'd rather just see it done. I am gonna do the engine compartment. It's all gonna get Raptor bed liner blue, and it's gonna look neater than hell. So stay tuned.